Hey y'all, welcome in. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for all of your love, your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. Continuing to engage with the channel with your comments. It is greatly appreciated. As always, if you need a personal reading or a consult, fill out that Google form. It's in my bio, and I've also started attaching it down below in the description box, okay? So, happy Thanksgiving. First of all, I'm not supposed to be here because I told y'all yesterday. Okay, that was a grace reading. Y'all really weren't supposed to get it. But now I just got to come on for Thanksgiving, okay? So let's just see. I don't want to be here long. We're going to try to crank out a 30-minute, okay? But let's get into it. Let's see what's going on karmically on the field here. Do I want to start? Let's just see. And then, okay, Spirit, thank you for gracing us with knowledge. Sadness, loneliness. I'm not even going to line these up because we're going to draw from another deck. But what's going on here? Sadness, loneliness, walking away from a Black Widow. Black Widow in reverse. Someone really doesn't want to leave a situation. Wants to have a family. A Black Widow wants to have a family. Let's see what the overall gist is. I saw Divine Masculine. Capricorn. Capricorn is materials, riches, wealth. On top of wants to have a family, and new life, fertility, and growth is on top of it. Somebody found out that they were used here for their money. This is, of course, a baby trap. There's a Black Widow. And they tried to marry or entrap someone with some type of fertility. This could be birth of a child, birth of a business, something like that. Who's walking away? And what's this Capricorn energy? What was this in the first place? Because can't sleep. Okay, so this looks like, listen, home, family, and then conflict. This is a baby trap going wrong. Someone has found out something about some type of child situation, or they found out they were being used. What's going on here? We're going to pull out some Kipperish. It's been a while, so let's see. All right. Spirit, what's going on with this? Who's walking away? What's going on? Intuition. Somebody knows for sure about this situation. This is someone who was lied to for quite a while. They were ignoring their intuition. This is giving me someone who typically has a very good one, a very strong intuition, a very correct one. But it was something about this situation that they were in that led them away from their own intuition. Healer and divinity and starseed. I'm telling you, whoever this is, they're gifted. Who is this? This could also be you. What's going on here? Priest. Yeah. This is divine masculine. Soulmate. This is divine masculine energy. Something hit this person. A dose of reality in a form that they cannot ignore. This is someone who typically thrives very well psychically. They pretty much live in their head. They live in other people's head. They're very good with decoding things and people. And they typically use that to their advantage. They're not an inherently selfish person. Because again, this is priest-like divine masculine energy. But every divine masculine has to go through a karmic phase here. So typically the divine masculine's karmic phase is going to be a karmic feminine. All right. So this person, this priest-like energy, they may have found out that someone was trying to establish a life with them under false pretenses for some type of monetary gain, social status, generational wealth. This person may be wealthy. Abundance. I don't make it up. This priest energy. They're very wealthy in spirit and coins. This is someone who may come from a wealthy family, heavy generational wealth. I'm going to act like this isn't the investigator that's supposed to be coming your way. But let's just act like that's not the case and see what comes out. Destruction. Yeah. There was people around this divine masculine that wanted to destroy who they were at their core. Who? Because someone was trying to steal from them, and that's giving a karmic feminine energy, using some type of emotional, sexual, physical manipulation to keep this divine masculine around. But that's what this intuition card is about. This divine masculine found out exactly what this karmic feminine was doing and what their plans were. What's with this destruction and abundance here? Imprisonment up under abundance and destruction. It's almost like it's in between. It's either keep the abundance, but it's got to be with this karmic feminine, or no abundance at all. That is the dilemma that this divine masculine is in right now. Huh. How are they being trapped, imprisoned here? Priestess in reverse, a dark priestess. They got with a feminine who they thought was on their level energetically. Because like I said, this is heavy priest energy. They're extremely spiritual, but on the inside. What makes this person attractive, especially to the opposite gender, is that little bit of spiritual leakage that this person has. It's very captivating. This karmic feminine has that same energy, but it's dark. They use it to manipulate people, to lie, to trap people, especially divine beings. And a specialty in divine masculines. Okay. So that's what's happening here. Just with that family energy coming out earlier, this divine masculine may have established some type of life with the karmic feminine, and they're bound by money. This divine masculine has to keep giving to this karmic feminine, and I'm trying to figure out why. Because really the only way that's going to happen is if there's a child involved or these two people are married. So, like, what? And I see Divine Feminine at the top of the deck. What I was going to say was, you are a priestess as well. Okay, so this is your counterpart. You are the priestess upright. You have divine energy. A lot of you have divine feminine energy. You aren't distorted. Where this emotional pain is also coming from, this priest, especially if it's this investigator, law enforcement energy, this priest knew something hurt you, or they discovered something that hurt you. That's what this intuition card was about. It was being hidden, and now they know. They have proof of what was being done to you, likely at the hands of this dark priestess that was trapping them. Okay? So this person is experiencing pain of being betrayed, as well as pain of you being betrayed. They know just exactly how things went, how deep they went, because they found out that their karmic was a part of it. They were a part of this campaign to try to destroy you. That's what this destruction is about as well. They wanted your abundance to be destroyed. Okay, this is really your counterpart. Y'all. Oh, let me get some water, because, oh no. Ooh, I had to drink some water and light my copal. I had to call in the ancestors here, because y'all heard how I was trying to say this is your counterpart, and they snatched my ass up right in the middle. I'm telling you. And you two are getting very close to one another energetically, and then it's going to merge physically. All right? This person found out something, and it is just making them sick. It's got something to do with their karmic feminine. I'm going to turn this upside down, because you know you are the priestess or priest. This one, all types of messed up. I'm going to put divine feminine up under intuition. Okay, this person found out that they were being lied to, and that they were being lied to about you. If this is this investigator, law enforcement energy that was manipulated, this is definitely about you. Happy Thanksgiving, collective. Legal. Okay? This is about you and your abundance. There was some type of injustice here, legally, in the physical realm in regards to you, and some money and false accusations. Okay, so what's going on with that? Work, labor, efforts. Yeah, like I said, this was a campaign. This took false narrative. This was a campaign. Multiple people were lying to this divine masculine about you for some unexpected money, a gift. All right, this person was around people who obtained their wealth through scamming people. And really, what this is giving is that this is more than just individual scamming. They were around people who were a part of this fraudulent network. And don't get me started about what they like to do during their free time. This person also found that out, and it is what is making them sick as well. A lot of terrible or disgusting things were done in exchange for money and gifts. Because you see this priest, abundance, gift, and unexpected money. There's a lot of blessings that come with this person, just as there are a lot of blessings that come with people being around you. It's infectious. You give people their inner spark and let them tap into their true magical self. When people interact with you or they have some type of relationship with you, they get a temporary boost. As long as they have your energy, their life flows smoother. They operate at a higher vibration, and it makes them be able to manifest and attract their desires. The issue is, collective, you had a problem with drawing in people who knew that and were manifesting karmic things with your energy and used you physically as well. You were stolen from, and it's just something about your identity. Like, these people morphed you into a whole nother person and went to extremes to make it seem real. Just a lot of fraudulent stuff here, even on social media. They may have portrayed you on a fake account to be a certain way or to do certain things with certain people. And so this person saw that and had this idea of you. But like I said, this is a priest. This is a divine being. So they have very strong intuition, and normally they would have caught this. And people around them, they knew that this person had a very sharp intuition. So they also went to extremes to keep them blinded about this. So a lot of third parties here interfering with this situation, interfering with your abundance and your destiny, because what is a part of your destiny is you working with this priest, with this divine masculine energy here. Y'all know me, it don't have to be romantic. For some of you, it's most definitely looking like that. But regardless, you and this masculine, y'all have business to take care of anyway. So even if you two are destined, to be romantic partners or romantic soulmates and stuff like that, that's nice and everything, but that comes after. Y'all have business to take care of in regards to these legal issues. This is like the one person who has proof, who has your best interest at heart. Other people have proof and they're scared because they don't want you to know, because they're embarrassed and they're ashamed, remorseful. They're not going to show you that evidence. This person is. And it's going to make you rich, whatever it is, because this goes very deep. Rich girl up under imprisonment. So this could be a type of thing where this karmic feminine, this dark high priestess, that they made this divine masculine think that they had a certain amount of money or that they lived a certain type of lifestyle. And one of the things that this masculine found out is that while this karmic may have money, the way that they got it is just outright disgusting. They lied, they stole, they cheated, they degraded themselves. Okay, this is just a scammer. And, I don't slut shame, but just off definition, this is a whore. And you know what I mean? Get it how you live. But this person accused you of living that type of lifestyle. And, it's about the lying. Because not everyone has a squeaky clean past. Okay, so it doesn't matter what you used to do, what people think you did. If these people lied on you, they lied on you, especially because that's really what it is. People are going to talk about you anyway, but if these people made money off of you, your likeness, your body, your creative work, if these people made money off you, that's the problem. You know, that is what is coming out. These people made money off of you and you didn't know it. Your whole identity was warped. Rich girl community. Community up under high priestess in reverse. Yeah, this is a popular person within the community. This dark high priestess. This could be the type of thing where this was a power couple, so to speak, a very attractive, successful couple. This karmic feminine, they could come from, you know, a notable family or a wealthy family, or just have a good background, good school, good grades, internships, all that different type stuff. It's that type of thing, perhaps. So they may be known within the community or popular. They're attractive. Not right now, but they're attractive. But it's because this person, everything that they have, everything that they are, it's through theft, energetic theft, and like actual stealing. This is someone who abuses a lot of magic. That's why they are a dark priestess. You are a priest or priestess of the light. Okay? You get your blessings through blood, sweat, and tears. This one just through, you know, a lot of sacrifices. This priestess had to give up a lot to be where they're at. It was a big burden to carry. This karmic carries addictions with them, health issues with them. Those health issues are also mental. Okay, this karmic feminine, this is someone who said that you were mentally unstable. Okay, made a community believe that you were. They were trusted in some way, shape, or form. All of that, when you do spells and stuff like that, you know, spell work on people, it's directly correlated with that person's self-worth and where they're at in their karmic journey. So these attacks and spell work that this karmic feminine and others like them like to do, it hinges on people not loving themselves or wanting to be better than the environment that this karmic feminine caters to people. Okay, this is a karmic who likes to party. Okay, they like to party, and they like to curate environments where they know people will party with them so that they can catch them with their guard down. Unfortunately, this is what happened to this priest energy here. They're divine, but again, everyone has a karmic journey. So this divine masculine may have been living in their south node. It could be one of those things, especially if they come from a wealthy family or they had a lot of money. They just had a big ego. Felt untouchable. But they had a weak spot. This karmic feminine pressed on it and tried to collapse this divine masculine. And they almost had them down. But they found out something. Travel, nice guy. Yeah. Huh. This divine masculine is breaking away from this community. That's what this travel card is about. with this nice guy, this is someone who will enter your life, collective, who finally accepts the karmic lesson and the path that it takes for ascension. A lot of your karmics, especially your karmic masculines, they are the type to find out this stuff or have heavy intuition about this stuff and ignore it and keep stealing from you in the process. This is not someone who will do that to you. They're actually very ashamed and hurt because on paper, it looks like they did do it to you. They did not. Just a sec. All right. So, healer and legal. Yeah, this is someone with legal authority, but they're a healer. They do not do corrupt stuff. They did because they were misled. That is what they are finding out. I want to know more about how exactly they did, but more on this healer and legal. Ooh. Bliss. Oh. I don't know. This is nice right here, collective. Okay, so we got intuition, healer. Both of you are healers. Divine masculine and divine feminine. Okay. Nice guy and divine feminine. You two definitely have some type of partnership. You guys are earth angels, star seeds. A very powerful relationship that you two are going to have. It's going to make you two very happy. Because it seems that you two were both betrayed by the same karmics. So, you know, y'all already have a connection that you will never find with anyone else. Hello. And they're coming. Trust and believe. This right here that happened to them, whatever they found out, it was enough. It was enough. It's your soulmate. Yeah. You two have a journey ahead of you. And you two will provide each other with what you need. And because this is your counterpart, it's going to require something out of you that is a mirror of this person. So, collective, especially if you two have to do some type of work on these legal issues, you are going to have to adapt a new lifestyle. It's going to be very disciplined. If that is not something that you thrive well doing, or you are not structured, you're too free-spirited, you have a hard time kind of rooting to get stuff done, this person is going to require that out of you, just as you are going to require this person to be more open emotionally and spiritually. Because when you meet this person, you guys are going to have a very strong interaction psychically, but it's going to be one of them things where this person is going to expect your interactions to thrive because y'all can understand each other in the brain. And that's not how you operate, collective. You need more than that. Chakras aligned. You two have a very spiritual connection. It's going to come in handy with what you need to do, but you two still, okay? This is also a karmic lesson for the both of you. Just because it's karmic doesn't mean that it's bad. I know we always talk about karmic and divine as if they're, you know, complete binaries here, but expectation. So yeah, this is your soulmate, and it seems that people around them, they knew that. So it could be the type of thing where they knew this person had gifts in the same way that you did. And They really had to go hard with warping this person's opinion of you to, you know, distract them. But what is this about this money? Priest, unexpected money, expectation. What is this money here? I think we may be getting back to, you know, this karmic feminine using this divine masculine for money. What's going on here? Mature woman. This kept popping up at the top of the deck. Who is this mature woman? This could be a third party. A mature woman in this masculine's life. Do y'all remember when I said 30 minutes? I'm gonna let's keep going. Let's just try to flesh out who this mature woman is, and then we're gonna call it. What's this mature woman about? This may be a third party in this divine masculine's life who was assisting this karmic feminine and keeping this divine masculine trapped. They did not want this person to be single, okay, and successful, because the way that their energy vibrates, they would have attracted someone like you, a fellow starseed. But you two have a soul contract, and it just seems like everybody knew that except for you two. Yep. This is an older witch here. This mature woman. This is an elder priestess. This divine masculine found out that there's an elder priestess who was working with this karmic feminine to trap them using magic. Heavy love spells here. And with this love spell, oh, it's a child at the top of the deck. Just give me a second. With this love spell and community and dark priestess, this is giving like cult, coven. This divine masculine is realizing that the people around them, their lover, their friends, maybe even people in their social network or even family, they may have found out that they're a part of this coven or do some weird dark spiritual practices up under the guise of an organization, perhaps. Y'all, this is gonna be like 2 hours. I can't stay here with y'all that long. What's a good... Yeah, it was a lot of magic here. Heavy illusions, binding spells with love and sex. And like I said, child is at the top of the deck. This is definitely a baby trap. I don't know if this person, this masculine, thought that they were taking care of a child that was theirs, and they found out that it wasn't, and they found out who it was. That is going to be for another reading. All right, Spirit, what's a good place for us to stop? Message, Ice King, Thief. Yeah, they found out something about you with this message in between Divine Feminine, Legal, Nice Guy, and Bliss. They were living up under a heavy illusion, especially if this is an investigator. If their job was to look into you because you were falsely accused of something, they were made to believe that they were doing a good job in finding out information about you. But it was like a dummy mission almost. These people already knew what they were going to extract from you, where, how, when. This divine masculine was a cover because these people were doing a lot. They focused on you a lot. So it's like they had to validate some reason why you were the focus all the time. This cult or coven, they like idolized you. They worked on you all the time. They conjured up a lot of spirits to do work on you. Okay, all those spirits wanted was your energy. And they were getting it through your interactions with some of your karmics, especially one or two karmic masculines who's attached to this divine masculine's karmic. For some of you, you're going to find out if you were dealing with a karmic masculine that this divine masculine's karmic feminine was cheating on them with some of your karmic masculines. It's that type of stuff going on here. But there's an Ice King here on top of legal. Damn, y'all, I do not want to be here long, but this is a whole nother hour that I'm looking at. Okay, so this Ice King here, this is a boss. This is a boss of this divine masculine. If this divine masculine is in law enforcement or is in the legal realm in some way, shape, or form, this is like their boss, their supervisor. They were in on this operation against you. They were doing favors for people who wanted you watched. And that is what this divine masculine is finding out. They were just doing their job. They didn't know that the job was an illusion. These people lied on you heavy to hide the fact that they were stealing from you energetically and physically. Let me wrap this up because this is going to be okay. Spirit, what's a good place to stop? Because I'm going to tell you one thing. This Ice King, especially if this is a crooked law official, this definitely has something to do with your karmic masculine's boss. So we may be looking at a co-worker situation, a friend situation that ties your karmic masculines into all of this. All right. Spirit, can you just close us out real quick? Real quick. Let me just get some classics and then what do you need to know? That's the question. All right. Spirit, how do we close this out? What does the collective need to know moving forward? Because I told y'all yesterday, y'all have shadow work to do. I'm going to do my due diligence and stop dropping readings when y'all need to be focused on you. But I had to do something for Thanksgiving, guys. Okay? But what do you need to do? What do you need to work on, Spirit? What are we working on? 10 of Cups. Pisces energy. This is divine love. Fell on top of soulmate. Ace of Wands. These are your blessings here. Hold on to the idea of them because it's coming. But what doesn't need to happen is you being stagnant. That is the trap. Just because you know that it's coming or that you know now that this is being exposed, that doesn't stop you doing what you have to do. It doesn't stop you needing discipline, okay? You need to remain firm on your personal beliefs, on your spiritual practices. You're still in Hierophant energy. You don't want to let this corrupt you. This is going to be high stress, but very high reward, and you need to be ready for it on all fronts here. I'm going to draw one more, and then we're going to close it out. Last one, Spirit. Damn, it's a lot on this board, but I'm telling y'all, it's going to be another hour's worth of reading. And I got stuff to do. So I'm going to come back, y'all. Spend time with your family. Doesn't even have to be blood. Spend time with yourself. Make sure that you write with pen and pencil and paper. All right? What you are grateful for. Okay? And what you will be grateful for. Take some time and write what you're grateful for, even if you don't have it yet. All right? That's the type of stuff you need to be doing because, ooh, it's real backed up energetically right now. Yeah. 3 of Swords in reverse. Healing, releasing pain, recovery. For a lot of you, it's a bad habit and you know it's not good for you. I need you to drop that. So does Spirit. Okay? All right, y'all. Before I leave, the Magician in reverse to the 2 of Cups. I need y'all to understand, and I said this in the last reading, you continuing to do your shadow work is what is keeping this interaction with you and this investigator together. You guys are mirroring each other at this time. So if you start stalling, they are going to stall. When you do the work, they do the work. They're coming, but you being stable is what pushes this along. If you don't do it, you're going to delay justice. Then you're going to be all upset. Then you're going to spiral some more. And then you got to be here getting mad in my comments because it didn't happen yet. But you didn't do the work. Okay? Now. All right, y'all. I'm going to head out. Happy Thanksgiving. I'll see y'all later. High vibes. Stay alien.